Hi guys, it's Arthur aka Starbucks CMDR and welcome back to the Extreme Gaming Show. I know it's been a long time, 2 months, 3, maybe 4 since we've done one of these, but we have been really busy, so there's a good reason why we haven't done these shows. The big news is for us is that we now have fibre optic internet here. Now I know that seems like old news to most of you because most of you got fibre optic at home, but trust me, in the oldest recorded town, this is a major achievement. It took us a year of fighting with the local council, finding a provider that could do it, and then getting it running and in on time and working. And it has been like a quest for fire. So for us, it's huge. Now, what does that mean for you? Probably not a lot, really, because we haven't done much on this channel anyway, so you haven't missed out. But what it means going forward is we stream more from here. So whereas I stream every Monday from Mad Cat, it'll be streamed from the centre as opposed from home. We're going to do some more community streams on our own channel, which is XG The War Room Live, so we hope you come and join us there. We can stream our events that we hold. So the next event we have, which is May the 27th, which is Doom, we'll be streaming the competition, and that is an incredible competition. Trust me, we've got over £700 with the prizes from Astro. So we've got the Astro A40 TR edition, we've got the Astro Scout bag, we've got the Astro A40s to give away. I say give away, you've got to earn them. We're doing dueling and Doom, and we're going to touch more on Doom later on. So that's big news. We launched 2K's exceptional XCOM 2 earlier this year at the Churchill War Rooms, and we're currently planning a huge gaming festival in Glasgow with Resonate. So you can see how busy we've been. On top of all of that, on a personal level, I'm prepping for E3. It's my first ever E3, and obviously it's Extreme Gaming's first ever E3. So we're excited to get out there and bring you guys and girls the coverage you want to see. It probably won't be as professional as all the journalists out there with all their kit, but it will definitely be our spin on what we see. So we're excited to see stuff like Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, COD Infinite Warfare. And yes, I am excited to see what Infinite Warfare is, not just a COD 4 add-on. I think it might surprise us all. I'm hoping it will surprise us all. I think COD, certainly with Advanced Warfare and with Black Ops 3, has played with a futuristic setting with like your enhancements and the wall running and all that sort of stuff. I think now that they've fully embraced the futuristic, we're not allowed to say sci-fi apparently, setting, does have space and spaceships, it might actually allow them to produce a different and good and compelling COD game. We'll wait and see. So I'm excited to see that. I'm really excited to see Sea of Thieves from Rare. I love Rare as a company. I love their humour. Obviously, they're a British company. And Sea of Thieves looks incredible. I've got some to watch some behind-the-scenes interviews of people that played it, where everyone on the ship has their own role. So the captain, the manning guns, someone's on the rigging. If this works and it's open world and it's like Pirates of the Caribbean mixed in with Monkey Island style humour, this could be the greatest thing to happen to Xbox forever. Also, I want to see about these new consoles that are rumoured to happen. Is there a PlayStation 4.5, codenamed Neo? Is there another iteration of the Xbox? Because we've already had the Elite. And of course, Nintendo, who aren't showing their new console at E3. Still, I'm excited for E3 just for the experience. I want to see what the show's all about. So these shows will be more regular, and they will probably have a theme. So today's theme, excuse the intro, which is a bit long-winded, I do apologise, is all about a little game called Doom. Now, Doom has probably been all over the press, and rightly so. Doom has a legacy unlike, well, very few games can match. Doom is the daddy of all shooters. Now, I know Wolfenstein came before Doom, but Doom was the game that set first-person shooters on the road they are today. And a lot of the stuff that's in first-person shooters today was born from the original Doom and Doom 2. Doom has had many iterations on different formats and consoles, so it's even been out on Game Boys and stuff like that. It's been around forever, and it's a testament to itself that it's still about and still relevant. Doom 3 was the latest sort of proper sequel, and now we have Doom, which is like a reboot of the series. Doom 2016 is exceptional. It is a masterclass in how first-person shooters should be done, certainly the single-player aspect. And there's a few reasons for that, which I'll touch on, and I'll try and be as brief as I can. When you start Doom, the first thing you notice with Doom as a single player is that your character is powerful. He's tough. He is a killing machine. Okay, you actually feel like you're top dog in that room. Okay, so you go and you can fight anyone. That's how you feel. And you know what? That's been missing from so many games for so long. That's what makes games fun. You're this tough guy. You're going to run out. You're going to face, untold numbers of demons or enemies, and you're going to fight them, and you have no fear. It's a fantastic feeling to feel again. To feel again? That's good England. So that's the first thing you notice with Doom. That's not to say that it's easy, because it's not. You might be this tough guy, and yeah, you can grab the biggest demons, and you can execute them with glory kills, and it is graphic. Trust me, it is proper glory. But you can still die. You can still be outnumbered. And that takes me to the second part of Doom, is the combat. It is so well balanced, so fast paced, and so tactical. Doom Evolved was to be run into a room and just hose everything down and maybe take a bit of cover. In this Doom, it's far more tactical. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's kinetic. Yes, it's frantic. But at the same time, you're still plotting your way around this room of which enemies to take down first. Do you take down, the standard zombies straight away, so you've got a clear path to run and jump everywhere and mantle things? Do you take down the bigger enemies because they pose a threat? Maybe they're reanimating slain foes. Or do you plot your way around the level and pick up a power up like quad damage or I can't remember what it's called now, like beast mode? You go around just literally tearing demons' heads from the shoulders. You do all this in seconds when you go into the arenas, and the combat is just spot on. The weapons feel right, and they're so well balanced, and every weapon adds something to the fray and is useful in certain arenas. And no weapon becomes irrelevant. So a lot of games you find, as you progress through the game, the first weapon you start with is you don't use it by sort of level 3. Well, the first main weapon you pick up in Doom is the shotgun, which is iconic, and it still feels as beastly as the original one does. But yet, level 5, 6 in, you're still using that shotgun because you've upgraded it. It's got different abilities, different weapons, so on and so forth. You can upgrade your armor, you can upgrade your abilities. There are secrets to be found. The maps are so well designed, so well laid out, and they invite you to explore them. And the game is beautiful. For a game that's set on Mars and you're facing demonic hordes and you're tearing out spleens for most of it, for me to say the game is beautiful, that's saying something. It is. It generally is fantastic. The story is just right for this sort of game. Old Doom, original Doom, had no real plot. It had like 4 lines of text. And you just went in and you sort of chainsaw and killed demons. Doom 3, which is probably the last proper sequel, was very heavy on story, probably too heavy on story, and was more of a traditional horror game. This Doom is a reboot. You get some story, it's there to be found. It doesn't get in the way, but it does flesh out why your character's there, and it does leave some interesting questions, which I haven't got the answer to all of them yet. So it's just enough in terms of story. The second aspect of Doom, which even if you're not into first-person shooters should appeal to any gamer, is the snap map ability or feature of this. You actually create your own levels. And when we say create levels, I'm not talking about Forge mode from Halo, which is exceptional. I'm talking about Forge mode times 7. I don't know why I picked 7, but 7's a good number. So in Forge mode, you can create worlds. In Snap Map, you can create worlds, and the AI that inhabit it, you can set the routines. There are logic strings between the enemy and weapons and pressure pads and doors, and what happens when you hit this pressure pad. It releases that door, activates that enemy that does this patrol path. It's fantastic, and what it does is it adds back the power to create something that's only been in your imagination to everyone that owns this game in their bedroom. So we're going to see so many cool levels, from straight up death matches to horde modes to survival modes to horror games. There's even a dating game being created already in Snap Map on Doom. And I can't overstate how good Snap Map is. So that is feature number 2. Feature 3 is multiplayer. It's in there. It's fantastic. It's fun. If I was to say it's the weakest part of Doom, I would. That's not just to make it like a massive negative on the game, but it does lack some really basic options, such as it doesn't have a lobby and it doesn't have a LAN function. It doesn't have a spectator mode. I'm sure these are things that can be added in a later date, but for me, I was like, that would have made the game perfect. But it's not to say multiplayer isn't fun. So all in all, if you can pick up one game, and there's a lot of games out at the moment that are worth your attention, Doom certainly is it. It has something for everybody in there. If you just like single player, that's in there. If you like multiplayer, it's in there. If you want to create something, it's in there. So basically what I'm saying is, if you don't buy Doom, you're dead to me. I'm joking. I just don't like you as much as I do. That's true. I won't like you. So that's it. That's Doom. That's my sim review. I'm not going to give it a score because the score's rubbish. So I really like it. I really enjoy it. I hope if you find time watching videos, there are people streaming it all the time, pretty better than me. So have a look at those guys. And I'll be back next week for the next show. Or might say next week. It might be tomorrow or the day after. New internet. I can do what I want. It's like breathing air again after being underwater. So yes, the next show will be within the next couple of days, and I'll see you all there. Take care. Bye bye. It's a show for what it is. In my mind, it's like the Disney World event of the year, but I'm sure it probably won't live up to that. It'll probably be rather crap. I've got to stop because I can hear you. I can hear you.